Hi friends, welcome to the next video. In this video we have something very special for you. We're going to talk about how to play in 5. Now it can be 5/8 or 5/4. So the subdivisions don't really matter. What matters is your ability to perceive rhythm over any subdivision or any type of pulse. You know, the math of 5/8 or 5/4, that's just math. Okay, it's just going to tell you how the notes are reading on the page. And depending on the type of music and the type of feel, maybe that's useful to think at 5/8 or 5/4. But it's really nothing to do with what you're going to explore here. Okay, so we're just going to take in 5/4 for the sake of simplicity. All right, and this is the first thing that you should do if you're approaching odd meters for the first time, especially 5. Okay, there's this myth that 5 is really short and it's hard to play in 5, and people prefer to play in 7 because one bar lasts a little longer. That's weird that that people think that way. So we're gonna solve that problem here finally once and for all. So, but the first thing I want to say is thank you to everyone who's been sending in super thanks. You know who you are. The channel is doing great. I'm really happy for everybody interacting with the channel, and I'm really happy that it's helping and in your pursuit of drumming excellence and drumming fun. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to count to 5. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Now, why do I say do that? Just briefly, because if you're used to saying 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, if you're so ingrained in that, I just want you to get out of that head space for a moment and make sure that you're counting to 5. It starts to feel natural. All right, the next thing you're going to do is just play eighth notes while counting. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 1. Okay, I know that seems simple, but right now it's very important to get the vocalizations and the hands coordinated. Okay, so that we can think in 5 and not like 4 and put one extra beat. That's crazy. So the next thing you're going to do is play 16th notes. All right, 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 1. Okay, get used to that again, so that again your vocalizations can be more natural. All right, now the next thing you want to do is start to displace a few beats in there. Okay, so if you're playing 16th notes, 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, that's the first thing, the first accent pattern you should do. The second one is just displacing that. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. All right, just play the E's and then the ands. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, what that does is it starts to separate your brain from what's going on in the music, in your hands, what you're playing. Okay, you're starting to hear different accents and being able to move everything around independently of your counting. Okay, so now what you're going to do is extend these phrases. All right, so there's a little exercise you can do, which is play every other quarter note. Okay, we're in 5/4, so we're going to skip a quarter note and play the next one. So it's going to be like this: 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 1. Okay, you see, if you do that, it's going to land on 1. It's going to go over the bar line and land on 1 after 2 bars. Okay, that's very important to do so that you can start to create space in your phrasing. Now, the next thing in that exercise is just start on the 2. Okay, instead of starting on the downbeat, start on 2. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2. Okay, like that. That exercise, again, is going to help you to break away from one bar thinking and facilitate even further your ability to feel naturally in 5, to feel the spaces, right, in 5. Now, you can also displace those things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, right? Like that. You can do a wide variety of things in there to create this space. But I think the first 2 exercises are the most important, all right? So the next thing I want to cover is the importance of rhythmic cycles, all right? Mainly, if you've been watching the channel, you know I talk about this all the time, the 3-bar cycle, okay? The 3-bar cycle is absolutely a must-know for every drummer. I don't know why it's such a mystery, to be honest. I think just people are not teachers out there teaching drums, and they have no clue what they're doing. and this gets overlooked in place of like paradiddles, play paradiddles in 5 and stuff like that, you know, without rhythm, just as quarter note pulses. So anyway, it's something that a lot of pros know, and you should absolutely know it, because it's going to liberate you from 1-bar thinking. Now, we just covered 2 bars, okay, with the previous exercises, and the 3-bar cycle is, of course, in 3 bars. So this is what it sounds like, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay? If you don't know that, if you've never heard that before, please go back and watch the other videos about the 3-bar cycle, and you'll know a lot more about what's going on with that, okay? There are 3 melodies to the 3-bar cycle, okay? The next melody starts on the E, as you saw there. The cycle starts on 1 and ends on 1 after 3 bars. The next melody, as I call it, starts on the E, and it's going to hit the E again after 3 bars on the first bar, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay? The next melody is on the and. So you're basically displacing these melodies by 1/16th note every time. So the next one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay? Now I'm going to count that in bars, okay? I'm going to count the bars so you can get a better sense of the timeline structure. All right, so the first melody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay, you should count it like that. The next melody starting on the E's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay, and the last melody, the third melody, is on the ands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay, you see 1 and. It lands in the and of 1 after 3 bars again. Okay, so the next thing I'd like you to investigate is permutations. Of course, this is a never-ending study, you know, rhythmically. Once you get into the 3-bar cycle and you check out the permutations and all the variations of that, it's a massive rhythmic study. Did you really think I was going to just show you some licks in 5 and that's how you play in 5? No. My friends that really know about rhythm, like Pete Lockett and so many other great players, you know, turned me on to so many things. for years now. We've been talking about this for many, many years, you know, and it's a beautiful way to play. It's not based on licks, it's not based on patterns, it's based on rhythm, okay? So it's very important to know about rhythm, right? So permutation 1, as I call it, is just 2 accents and then 1 accent on the cycle phrase, okay? So it's this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay? Now, if you want to get into all that permutation stuff, I really suggest checking out my lesson site, because there's a massive study about the 3-bar cycle on there and all the things you can do with it. I could make this video so long that it would take days, okay, to go through all this stuff that you could do. But I just want to turn you on to the concept of playing with the 3-bar cycle in 5. Okay, now what are some other things that you can do with this? Obviously, the paradiddle diddle, all right, is something that fits very well inside this concept. So if you have the accent pattern that goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? The paradiddle diddle is in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay? As you can see, it's very, very beautiful to be able to do that. The next thing you can do is 5-stroke rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay? The 5-stroke roll. A beautiful rudiment that can be done in so many ways if you know how to do it, right? I love the 5-stroke roll. It's very, very useful, very beautiful. There's a ton of stuff that you can do, rudimentally and with ideas like this, but the most important thing right now is to get rhythm into your system so that all your phrasing is going to sound real natural, all right? Now, another thing that I use a lot is the concept of playing organically, okay? Organic solo just means that it's completely out of time, disconnected from the pulses, but still moving, okay? So that is not so easy, but it is very beautiful. And it's something like this, if you can count it, it means you've got it down. You don't depend on the metronome to really give it to you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Like that. No particular time, just textures, okay? Textures. Let's listen to that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. All right. Now you can, of course, hear that how it would apply all over the kit. A lot of textures, colors, and stuff like that. That can be really super useful as well. Okay. Now, another thing you're going to hear me do on this solo a lot is just displacing the time, right? If you put these concepts onto different instruments on the kit, it's going to give you the illusion of metric modulation and displacing the time. That's something that's very, very useful. Orchestration within the rhythmic concepts, a very, very important thing, okay? So I hope you enjoy this solo, and it gives you a little insight into what you can do, what I do all the time, and what many great drummers do. They use rhythm to compose pieces, and it's just not just licks in five, right? It's super important to learn rhythm always. Should be the first priority in your drumming. And I'm talking about rhythm, I'm talking about cycles, the language of drumming, okay? Not licks and basing your solos on rudiments and stuff like that, okay? Super important. Okay, guys, enjoy the solo. Remember, if you want to join the lesson site, it's there waiting for you, philmatrano.com. We have Drummers Intensive Days coming in Europe. If you are in Europe right now and you want to book a Drummers Intensive Day in your city, please drop me a line and we'll start to organize it. I'll give you all the details. The Elite program is totally happening still. And of course, hand consultations. We're doing one-on-one hand consultations. So drop me a line. I hope you're doing fine out there. I hope this was useful for you. And see you in the next one. Peace.